I'll tell you, a little bit about why we're here today, as you all know. We're celebrating Gwen's book, My Life, My Journey, My Poems. And we wanted her to have a special day because this is part of her legacy. And she wants to share it with all of you. So I'm going to read you and show you some pictures. Okay? And she has signed a lot of the books. And I think when you get your book today, you'll see her signature. Gwyneth Dolores Harris, a poet, writer, and painter, was born January 3rd, 1930, to Elizabeth and John Rogers in March, Cambridge, England. Married to Charles Harris, 52 years. The proud mother of 5 children, grandmother of 7, and great-grandmother of 7. She now resides in Clifton, Virginia. And that's our Gwen.
Beautiful.
And Nana. She's also has a dedication to my loving father, John Rogers, who inspired me to write. And there's a photograph of him. Where was he then? Where is he here?
He's on the beach, probably at a southern town.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you which one,
Okay.
but he was a writer. And the sad thing was, he wrote a lot of little books, which he published onto Hollywood, and never got an answer.
Never heard anything.
Never.
Okay, and then the next dedication is to Charles, the love of my life. And there's a picture. Where was this picture?
That was taken at an old seating area that was very old and cold, and the seats were made of iron, but we still had a picture made.
And then included are some beautiful pictures that you can find. They're all hers, and they're throughout the house. And I think even the kids have a picture in their homes that you made for everybody. So, and this one is called Goodbye Beautiful Field. And I remember when you were kind of talking about this poem, what inspired you to think about the field? What was happening? Do you remember all the development?
Oh yes, in Brookfield. I remember when they built the houses and the gardens went.
Yeah. So she's got, it's gone now, that wild and wonderful field that from my window each morning I could view. Its dogwoods, pines, and maples cruelly downed by man's invention, the bulldozer. In winter the field would sleep under a coverlet of soft snow, bare and empty, but beautiful, untouched and quiet. Spring would awaken its hidden sleeping wonders. The dogwood's showy flowers announcing through the tough grass. As summer approached, the goldenrod would wave its feathery head in the palmy breeze, and the black-eyed Susan pointed its face upward to the sun. Autumn colors painted the maples red and gold, contrasting with the evergreen pines. As the day grew shorter, strong winds tugged at the fluttering leaves, forcing them to release their hold. Then winter would return once more with icy winds and silent falling snow. But it's gone now, its beauty forever destroyed for progress. And that is truly what happens during a lifetime. If you've lived in a place that didn't have much development, eventually it creeps in. And then there are lots of short poems that I think you all will enjoy reading. And Here are some more pictures. What can you tell us about this painting that you did? Do you remember this painting?
Mm-hmm. Well, when I was going to the art school, he drew this one, and I feel jealous. So he put one in for me. So this is really his picture. And John Young was my artist, who is now passed. And he was a wonderful man.
He lived to be in his 90s.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And then these are the,
And this is the first picture that he put the background in and made me do like the leaves and that was the beginning of my artist career
Did you do
for a little while.
use oils? Is that what you use, Gwen?
oil paints.
Oil paints?
Oil paints.
They're lovely.
Oh, definitely.
She did that.
And, yeah,
That's hard.
Very, very
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yes, gorgeous.
there's another one.
He had some portraits in the White House years ago.
Oh, really?
I'd like to look back and see what their photograph walls had on them and find it somehow.
I think this one is in the hallway, isn't
Right
it?
there above the
Yeah.
stairway.
And then this is the waterfall, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the one I never liked, because I thought the waterfall was too big.
It actually looks like some waterfalls that I think some of us have seen.
It's in my dining room.
It's in your
It
dining
looks
room.
very nice.
It does. It looks spectacular in there.
It's in my dining room.
And let's see.
You were right.
And
That's a sunset.
Well, I knew you could write poetry, but I didn't realize that you were an artist.
really neat.
She didn't realize that you were a writer, but she didn't know that you were
She
painting
did all those.
too.
Yes.
Oh,
They were all,
I knew.
yeah, if you look up the staircase, those are all her
Did you look at
paintings
that?
that have been scattered all
No, I
over the
haven't
house,
looked
and
up
we
the
just
staircase
kind of
all.
gathered them and said, let's put these all together.
All was one like
You know,
in the wall.
she's got a
Yeah.
lot of fall, so, it really is.
Oh, look at that.
I'm just if you think of something when I pass, you can,
Look at the
That's a
color.
the
beautiful-
colors are just
Gorgeous.
magnificent. We're gonna start seeing these colors.
Well, Shirley has that one.
Is that the
Do you
one
have
you
this
have?
one?
Yes,
That's what I
it's
have.
beautiful.
Yeah, that is a
She
nice
did
one.
too, but I'm not sure both of them are in there.
Okay.
And that's mine or Bev's. We both got one.
Yeah.
Where was that at? Is there a specific place, or is that from your head? That you were someplace that painted that, or is that something that you thought of?
What inspired her?
Mostly thought
I'm
of,
sure I have an extra one.
or if you wanted a certain tree, I guess you had to look at a picture of one.
We
to
gave her a
make it
photograph.
look like it should.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she had a photograph, someone wanted something from a place
She
they've
did a
been.
covered bridge for us.
That's,
okay.
yeah, of where we live.
The one from earlier reminded me of the Lone Cypress out in
Yes.
Carmel,
In
California.
California,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yes. She did, I don't believe, did she ever go to California?
No.
I know, no, but
But
that's.
she might have
exactly-
seen
She
a
may have
picture,
seen a
but she
picture that
probably-
inspired her.
Maybe
Yeah.
seen a picture, you know,
Yeah.
but yeah, when I first saw it, I thought she'd been to California.
Yeah.
That's the waterfall.
Yeah, that's,
What, not a waterfall, what is
it's
it,
the
a wheel?
water wheel,
Water
Water
wheel.
wheel.
yeah.
Look at that.
Love those colors.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the colors are magnificent. Yeah, she did a painting for Humpback Bridge, which is in Allegheny County.
Yeah.
And,
It's from a picture we did.
that's where we lived, and we gave her a photograph of it. And I don't even think they're letting anybody cross over it. They used to let you walk on it,
Are you
There's
talking about Allegheny County, Pennsylvania?
No, Allegheny
Allegheny
in,
County, Virginia,
near
right on the
Covington,
West Virginia border.
just
Oh.
near Bath County. And they used to travel across it, and then they finished 60, so they never did that. But there started to be so much graffiti that I think they've cordoned it off so that you know they've made it so that you can't really get in there. But it was really a pretty bridge. We lived in that area, and that's what it was.
But I
known
never,
for.
I thought that was just John never said that was a house once.
No, and when you did ours, you had been painting for a while, so sent you a picture, or gave you the picture, and it shows the whole, we'd gotten a picture that we took, and she did painting from there. And then that's the Robinson.
Oh, that's in,
Yeah, I saw it.
that's in the living room, that's the one I like. And always it like so.
Where is it?
It's right there.
No, it's the one over
That's
the
the one, Margaret. That's the one in the family room.
family
Yeah.
Can
room.
you
That's
look
the
on
one
page 21,
21?
21? In the corner, the baby one. Says welcome or something, I just,
Welcome.
yeah, can Mom read that?
Yeah.
Can you read that?
This one?
Welcome to our family, sweet, beautiful baby. So warm, cuddly, and new. You're a precious gift from God, a miracle of creation. Your arrival brought us such joy to us. May your life be filled with happiness. We all love and welcome you to the great adventure of life.
Which baby is it? Chase? Me, you.
That was
makes
the
me
first-
cry.
That was the
That
first
was baby number
grandchild.
one.
That was the first grandchild.
Yeah.
That's what Mom just said.
I always thought it was me.
No.
That was not for, that was not for me.
I don't think she wrote poetry back then.
Well, she thought about it.
That was her
Every
first
day I learn
grandchild.
something.
Seven.
Smiling.
7 grandchildren. So,
I think there was a
And-
poem for Stephen, we just didn't put it in the book.
yeah. Beverly and Lynn got together with Gwen, and Shirley and I had kind of moved all the pictures that we found in the house, and we gathered them, and then we'd send pictures to everybody and say, well, this is what we did when we were over here this time. And then Lynn and Beverly got together and started to really work on putting a book together. And then Lynn made some connections that she can tell you about, and we actually,
And he's gonna be here.
yeah, he is coming, and got the book published, and you presented it to her just before Mother's Day, this past spring.
Wow.
And so it seemed only appropriate that we all wanted one, and said, you know, okay, let's see if we can do this. And they got it done. And so we said, well, book signing. And so we thought it was a great celebration for you.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
congratulations. There's Roger.
I'm not gonna think so.
I know.
Jan's nephew.